Hey guys, in today's video I want to show you how to replace a power supply on printers of this type. This is HP Envy Pro 6450 and there's plenty of the ones that look like this one. HP Envy Pro 6400, 6000, and also the 6500 and 6100 series printers. The power supply is located on the back of the printer. This is where the power cord goes. That's how we know where the power supply. That's over here. What we'll need to do is remove this piece, plastic piece right here. It goes all the way on the bottom and it has a few screws. And we're going to use a size 10 Torx screw. It's like a star-shaped tip. There it is. And that's what we're going to use to remove this plastic piece. Make sure your printer is off and unplugged. Just flip it on its side. This is the plastic piece that I'm talking about. It goes all the way from left to right on the printer. This right here. It is attached by 4 screws. Go ahead and remove the paper tray or open it. Make sure there's no paper in there. This will make it a little bit tricky. This is a sensor for the paper tray. Make sure you don't break it when you're removing this panel right here. So just go ahead and start pulling it back. This one, you can just push it, in this case, down and kind of remove it from there. There we go. Be careful. If it pops out, you can pop it back in, but if you break it, it'll be hard to fix that. Now we have this bottom portion. Push it away, then push it up, and that removes this panel. This is where our power supply is. So if we're still in the same position, it's going to be a little bit hard to just pull it out. It is tight in there. So what I do in a situation like this, the cord is not plugged in, but I'm just going to plug it in on this side and kind of, if I grab it by the cord here and just push to the power supply, that lets me kind of get a grab on the power supply and pull it out. When you have it pulled out, you will see a connection on that side. That needs to be disconnected. There we go. And this is our power supply. So putting it back together might be a little bit maybe easier, maybe harder, but this wire is slightly short. That's why it could be a challenge reconnecting it. Just make sure it's in the right position. You will see one of the corners on the connection have like kind of, or 2 corners slanted. So make sure you use that side. See how they're kind of at an angle, and that means it'll be connected like this. So I'm sorry it's not really easy to see, but just make sure you connect it the proper way. I'm holding it against this plastic edge and then just connecting it like that. There we go. I got it connected, and now we can put it back in. Or if you have a new power supply that you're doing, this is what you're going to connect and put in there. Okay, now make sure you put this in. You can see how this plastic piece is. It needs to go in first that way and then pushed in. And then you can see how this one swivels back and forth. Make sure it's kind of in. And you will see a sensor behind here that this will need to go to. So first, make sure we put this in, that, and then slide it in, push it in. Then make sure you put this tab behind this board. Oops. So if it does that, make sure you put it back here. It goes into these slots right here. Make sure it's there. Okay, once again, That goes right behind that board, like that, and under this plastic piece as we're trying to put it in. And then you will see it kind of like move just like that. Okay, so we have the plastic all flush and in place where it's supposed to be. Let's go ahead and put the screws back in. Check this one more time. You can see it's working good. And here we have it. That's how you replace the power supply. Go ahead and plug it in and see if you've done the right thing. And hopefully it worked for you. And if it did, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and have yourself a great day.